What's up, guys? Archaic Zeus, and this is going to be another arena run, and I think we're going to be choosing the Mage. Ooh. We don't know any secrets yet. I love Kodo. Kodo's always awesome. Stranglethorn Tiger's super duper nice. Spellbreaker, I would rather... Spellbreaker or Loot Hoarder? Which one should I do? Loot Hoarder? Yeah. Spellbreaker's just a weak 4. I mean, the silence is nice, but...
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah. Argent Commander. Ooh, Water Elemental. Let's see if we can get 3 more of those. Ugh. Dread Corsair, Shield Bearer, or Arcane Explosion. Looks like I'm taking Arcane Explosion. Ooh, Cone of Cold. Definitely. Not Ice Lance, Harvest Golem. Obviously. Ice Barrier kind of sucks. Ogre Magi I would rather not. River Croc is a weaker of the twos. River Croc or Ogre Magi? I mean, I guess we already have, what, 2 spells in this? No, 2 spells in this deck. We could do Ogre Magi and just hope for stupid late game stuff. I think I'll go Ogre Magi. We can either get another Argent Commander or get an Abomination. I think... Is our 2 Argent Commanders too much? Could do Abomination. Getting a Taunt in there would be pretty nice. Yeah, we'll do Abomination. Ugh, this one sucks. I don't want to go Leper Gnome. I don't really want to go Mogushan either. Silver Moon, I guess? What do we need, actually? Let's look at what we need. They're both 4s. I don't want to take too many 4s. I might actually take Leper... No, I'm not going to take Leper Gnome. It's stupid. We're going to do... Mogushan just to stall the game, I guess? Take Frostbolt. I'm not a big fan of Mirror Image, but it's certainly better than Nightblade or Leper Gnome, so we'll take that. Raging Worgen is great. I also love me some Arcane Intellects. Frost Nova can actually win games as well. But I think I'm going to go Raging Worgen just because it scales so well with the Mage deck. Sorcerer's Apprentice has won me games before. Gurubashi Berserker, super strong in a Mage deck as well. I don't want to get a second Mirror Image. That's something I do not want to do. Stormwind Knight, I think, is what I'm going to have to pick. Fairy Dragon, always fun. Razor Fen, because those 2 suck. Ooh, Azure Drake. That's perfect. We definitely need some low-cost cards. I think we're going to take... Do we want a second Cone of Cold? How many spells do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. Mirror Image doesn't really count as 1, sort of kind of does. We'll do Mana Worm, because we do have a lot of 2-mana spells. Hey, Ironbeak Owl or Ancient Brewmaster? We definitely need more low mana cost cards. We're getting a lot of that, so we're going to do Ironbeak. We have not gotten a Flame Strike yet, and we have 8 cards to pick left. Harvest Golem, we'll have 2 of those. Harvest Golems are always useful. Another Sorcerer's Apprentice, because those are strong. I don't want to get a... Do I want to get a second... Yeah, we'll do second Mana Worm. We'll be gutsy. We'll be gutsy about it. Did we pick up an Ogre? We did pick up an Ogre. So we're going to go Booty Bay. Gnomish, Arcane, or another Loot Hoarder. We have quite a few 2s. How many of them are the... For our 4s, we don't really have too much that's pretty good. We'll do Gnomish Inventor. I like Gnomish Inventor. We'll do Jungle Panther here. And get another Cone of Cold or a Cult Master. The mana curve on this deck is really interesting, I actually have to say. We'll do Cult Master, though. Ooh. A Gadget. Wild Pyro or Stampeding Kodo. We already have 1 Stampeding Kodo. I think another one might slow it down late game wise. I actually kind of want to take the Wild Pyro because we do have a lot of spells. And I think we're okay on card draw. So let's get this party started. I think we're okay on card draw. We have a Loot Hoarder, we have a Cult Master. Yeah. What are you doing? Sounds like pots and pans are banging. He may not be at his mic.
I believe it's hammering.
Ah. Alright, let's see.
Versus Valera.
Not a big fan of... Oh, that's actually a pretty good draw.
You asked for
I don't really want to... Do I want to do Jungle Panther? Nah, I'm not going to do Jungle Panther, because Jungle Panther could get us into a bit of a mess of trouble up against a rogue. Stranglethorn Tiger would have rather kept the Jungle Panther. I probably should have just kept my hand, but I was hunting for something like a spell or mirror entity or something fun. We also don't have a Flame Strike in this deck. We don't have very many... We have, like, no fire spells. We are all ice. So, we have to just hope our minions win us these matches. Otherwise, we're done. We have one Water Ellie. Water Ellies are really strong cards. I would have liked more. The more Water Ellies you can get, the better, in my opinion. But, you know. So far, we got a pretty decent start. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's okay. I'll take it. I'll accept that. And he has to hero ability to start, so that's fine. You're gonna do backstab? You can't backstab. Oh, you're coining. What are you coining? Can't target it. Oh. Deadly poison. Well, that's irritating. Oh well. That's what? He used coin and a card to take care of that problem? That's fine though. We have Razor Fen. He'll probably use his 3 damage knife on that and do just summon a minion. I'll only have 1 damage on the board. Little does he know though, I'm a mage, so my 1 damage becomes 2. Alright. And oh no, you're just doing another weapon. Okay. So it looks like I'm just gonna keep board control, sort of. Put out a Ogre Magi and continue on with my life. That does 2 damage now. So summon 2 minions? No, I would need 3 to make Cone of Cold super worth it. Cone of Cold's a bit of a catch-up mechanism. Not the best one, but it's a pretty good one. And he's silencing it anyway, so that's fine. I think we're just gonna do Stranglethorn Tiger. I don't really see a point in wasting our time with this guy, because 4 damage on a Spellbreaker is overkill. It's just not... I don't care enough. It's a trade anyways, and he has to use his health as a resource to hit things, so we're just gonna play it like this. Let's see. I always love having a Sorcerer's Apprentice in my hand and a spell in my hand, just because I can combo that stuff real nicely. And if we get into any big problems, we can always Argent Commander next turn as well, so that's fine. Here's the trade. You can't target a stealth minion. What are you gonna do? Loot Hoarder. Okay.
The light protects me.
I'm actually somewhat tempted to Cone of Cold. But could I do that? Could I do this well? Could I do this the way I need to? 2, 3. Nope, that wouldn't work. Dang. That stinks. Oh well. Well, we are going to... I don't really want to use Cone of Cold on this, but I guess it's the best value? It isn't really, but... He's already pretty low. We're gonna have 5 damage on him, so we'll just clear the board and move on. It's fine. Like I said, I do have an Argent Commander. I have a Booty Bay in my hand if I need to get out of a bad situation. So, and I have a Loot Hoarder for some card draw. Might have been better to just... No, because the Divine Shield would have... Assassinate? Yep. So there goes his turn, unless he's got a 1... He's deadly poisoning that one, too. Okay. You're gonna hit me, or you're gonna wait? You're gonna wait. It's probably a smart move. Hey, we got ourselves a Water Ellie. That is awesome. We're gonna do that, and we'll do Loot Hoarder. Water Ellie against a rogue, freezing the rogue while he has an upgraded weapon. Super useful. Might have wanted to save the Assassinate for that sucker, but eh. I don't see us losing this, but it is quite possible we could. And now he's getting a little worried, give or take. I'm gonna smack that one instead. That makes sense. kind of really wish he didn't do that one, but because I don't really have a way to get rid of the Stormwind champion. Well, oh, I get Booty Bay. Duh. Booty Bay, Harvest Golem? Yeah. Smack him in the face to freeze him. And we'll Harvest Golem. We'll make him trade Stormwind into Booty Bay, because he can't really... Oh, I thought I ended my turn. Whoops. He has to trade that for that. Well, he has to assassinate another one? Sucks when you're frozen, isn't it? Ah, okay. There's an idea. Betrayal. Oh, I should have paid more attention. That sucked. And then backstab, eviscerate, assassinate. What? Oh, that was such a bad idea on my part. Oh, I screwed that up so bad. Oh no, that's a rogue. That was such a bad idea. Oh god, why? Why did I do that? Thank you, Argent Commander, for getting me out of a horrible situation. Oh boy. I feel really stupid. Jesus. Oh, I feel really dumb. At least I still have board control. Oh man. That was so bad. Another deadly poison. This guy has 3 deadly poison in his deck. That's insane. He's only got 5 health left though. I could honestly just fireball ping him the whole way around. If I really wanted to. Do I win off that? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, summon you. That gives me extra. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll get rid of that one. And we'll do that one, and we'll continue on merrily as we roll along. I mean, I probably could have just went for face damage. He would be at 2 health, and I could just ping him over 2 turns, but it's whatever.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah.
He only has 1 minion that isn't asleep, and he has his knife. So he could take out 2 this turn, which would allow me to still kill him. I'm almost positive. Yeah, there it is. There's the concede. So that was match number 1. We'll immediately start up our next one. So this deck is actually not very good. We didn't really get too many great spells. Maybe my picking wasn't the best, but hopefully our minions will carry us at least to a couple wins. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If some of the better deck comes along, we are obviously probably going to lose. Paladin, kind of really scary. I don't want to deal with Paladin. It's not something. Hey, we got a mana worm out of the 2 that we have. I kind of want to keep the Gnomish to get the card draw in there. That was actually a pretty good pick. Pretty good draw. We can put a mana worm. Put a mana worm out there. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect draw, actually. That's pretty awesome. This mana curve in this deck is actually pretty okay. It's not the worst, but it's not the best either. Certainly pretty nice, I have to say. You sick? Man. What are you coining into?
Drink with me, friend.
That's irritating. Alright. Do I burn? No, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna smack him in the face. Because hopefully, I'm kind of hoping he doesn't have another 2 mana card to play and he has to just kind of trade like that. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Much better. Alright. What do I draw? I draw a Harvest Golem. Perfect. Sort of. Not really. Because I kind of want to wipe board. Well, he used coin. I don't really have to worry too much. I just need to wipe 1 off the board, but I still can't play anything after that. So we are just going to go for face damage. Even though this isn't a rush mage deck, I probably should be board controlling, but it's not turn 4 yet, and he used his coin. So I'm not entirely scared. as to what could happen with like paladin buffs and stuff, so pretty okay with that. Arcane Explosion, not the best card. I think we're gonna play our shitty Magushin Warden and make him our recruit killer and just call it a day. Do an extra 3 damage to his face. And next turn we could do Worgen or Harvest Golem. I'm thinking Worgen, so that way we can enrage it next turn ourselves. There's the Blessing of Kings. That's actually irritating. Okay, so what to do here? I could hit and clear board, and then Worgen and Fireball face. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's what's gonna happen. Or I could Harvest Golem and then hit face. Or I could just put out the Water Elemental too, which might actually be pretty good. Or I could keep this guy alive and I could do... Oh, duh, that's the... Wow, I'm stupid. Alright, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna Fireball in the face. We're gonna keep our taunt up, and we're gonna Raging Worgen. So that way we can enrage our Raging Worgen next turn and make him super scary. If he has a Consecrate, that won't work because I didn't enrage my Worgen too early. Next turn I can also play Water Elemental as well as enraging my Worgen, so it's pretty good. Funny, I'm not even... Am I playing it like a rush deck? This isn't a rush deck, I can tell you that much right now. Not even close. What are you gonna play? And if I really need to get card draw, I could always Gnomish Inventor instead of Water Elemental. It's irritating, but I have a taunt up. So what I'm gonna do, enrage this. Extra damage. If he has a Consecrate, this is horrible for me, but I'm gonna get some card draw out of this. Stranglethorn Tiger, super useful. I actually have lethal next turn. Unless he has a Consecrate. If he has a Consecrate, I will cry. Please don't have a Consecrate. Please don't have a Consecrate. Okay, True Silver Champion, that works. Oh, that was really scary for a little bit there. Alright, so you're gonna True Silver the Taunt. Probably, right? Yeah. Makes the most sense. True Silver the Taunt, and then you're gonna throw him at that. Yep. And then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna Arcane Explosion? Yes, Arcane Explosion. I'll have 3 mana left, which is perfectly fine. I think we're going to Harvest Golem. Stay out of Consecrate range. Can't stay out of True Silver Champion range, but that's fine. Stay out of Consecrate range. I'm okay with this. And I'll have 8 mana next turn, so I could Azure Drake Razorfen, I could Stranglethorn Razorfen, or I could Water Ellie Hero Ability, and if I get a 2-drop, that would be fantastic. Let's see what he throws out in this. Uh-huh. Do you have a way to handle the Death Rattle, or... It's also kind of a waste, considering there's a 4 mana right there in front of your face. I hope you hit my Harvest Golem, that would be great for me. Sort of. Depends if you have a way to deal with the one. There you go. Well, making the smarter play. I should just shut my mouth when people are gonna make bad plays. Extra health, huh? Okay.
For the king!
And then charge. You're going on my face. Wow. Okay. Right there. Hey, nice. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna go... Should I go face? Well, it's too late now. I misclicked, but it's okay. Whoops. I messed that up. Oh well. And make him basically trade it. That's fine. We'll do our damage, make him trade. We have our Water Ellie up. We can always Stranglethorn Tiger as well to just kind of get a killing blow eventually. So he is starting to stabilize a lot though. He has 2 cards on board, 6 in hand. That True Silver Champion got him a lot of value, so what are you gonna do? Alright, let's see. So he does have a 2-card advantage on me, technically. But that Loot Hoarder doesn't really count so much as a card, give or take. If that Loot Hoarder gets a value of getting a kill, then that's even better. So, and Harvest Golem also gives me another 2/1, so it's kind of like he's maybe like 1 card ahead of me, because like Loot Hoarder's half a card, I guess, give or take. Harvest Golem's like half a card after it dies. So, he's like 1 card ahead of me, which is fine. Because we have a lot more damage on his face. And he's taking forever to play. Wow. Well, make a play, buddy. You got 15 seconds. Ooh. Gross.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
You're going to take out Water Alley for a really smart play. What did I get? Okay. I'll take it. Frostbolt is pretty useful in this instance. It's even more useful with this. We're gonna do Frostbolt on the 4/4. And we will do that, go for face. So that way he has to trade his Stormwind Knight if he wants to hit my Harvest Golem. Basically what I'm doing is I'm making him deal with the problems I put on the board for him as opposed to controlling the board. I don't really have the option to control the board. I don't have crazy AoEs in this deck. I just have a couple spells. So I really have to be smart about how my minions do their damages. Because if I did trade my Harvest Golem there, that'd be great, but, you know, what else am I going to do? Ew, gross. Another Blessing of Kings. This guy's deck is actually really good. Really irritating, though, I have to say. Alright, he's got 10 damage on the board. Charge of that down, that makes me happy. He's got 10 damage on the board. I kind of don't really want to take any more of it. So we're going to... Nope, I didn't want to play that. Well, too late now. Whoops. That kind of sucks. That can take that out right away. That'll be 6 damage on my face. So, either way, I could turn... Yeah, I think I'm going to fireball that over 2 turns. So we'll play a Jungle Panther instead. So that's fine. That is fine. He does still have quite a big card advantage on me. However, that 4 damage... As long as he doesn't heal, I actually can win as long as I keep his damage somewhat down. Really? Oh, because he knew I was gonna just trade anyways. I was gonna fireball it. So that made sense. That's kind of scary. That's a 5/8 now. How much damage does he have? I have 24 health. He's gonna have... Ugh, I hate that. God, he's got a secret. Damn. This sucks. Kinda want to Argent... Can I... It is lethal, as long as... Well, let's see if it's a repentance. It's not a repentance. Okay. Oh, crap. It's Get Down. It's Noble Sacrifice. That's what I was afraid of. Damn it. Alright. Okay. He's got some scary damage on the board. We're going to smack him in the face, make him deal with the nonsense that is. All I have to do... I wish I had enough mana to put my Stranglethorn out, because then he'd be dead. He has to deal with the Argent Commander, though, definitely. There's no way he can't deal with the Argent Commander. I mean, he could go for face damage on me, but I don't think that would make too much of a difference, per se. His best bet would probably be to throw the Archmage at my Argent Commander. Oh my god, thank god I didn't play anymore. Dang. Alright. Yep. Trade. Alright. Stampeding Kodo would eat just that. It's irritating. Alright, well, we're gonna Kodo And we'll Tiger as well. And we'll just get rid of one potential damage because I don't want to deal with it, so. I don't want to go near that potential damage. Alright, this game is rough, man. Please don't have a heal. That would be really irritating. I've seen paladins come back from this kind of stuff before. Hell, I've played a paladin and come back from this, so. Oh, that taunt. No. No, no, no. Oh, no. That taunt. Taunt too strong. Man. Alright, well, we need to do that. We do need to trade that. God, that's so irritating. Alright, well, he has to throw... Unless he uses a spell, he does have to throw stuff at me, so... Whew, boy. This guy, that taunt, holding out forever and a day. Oh my god, the charge. Ugh. He has to... does he have a way out of this? Charge the tiger, use the silver hand on the tiger that's dead. He has to find a way to deal with... Nope, I win. Yep. Because Ogre Magi and Hero ability. Booyah! Awesome sauce. Alright. That was actually a pretty long game. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you hit that like and subscribe button, give those buttons a bit of a workout, and I will see you in the next one.